Alrighty, call sign Scooter here again with Master of Command. Let's see what we've got going on now. I can't remember what I said we were gonna do. Last time it's been a little bit since I've recorded. So, um, what was it? What was I trying to get? Um, Probably reservists, to be honest. Um, my provisions are a little bit expensive. All right. And I need a new brigade. So 750 uh dollars. And I fear I don't have enough. Um I can certainly try though. Yeah, we'll get rid of that cannon. It's just not gonna serve us any good. So then we'll get Thomas O'Farrell off to 3rd Brigade to command. Um, we should have just about enough to take on this very small patrol, which has 2 cavalry units, Austrian Chevalier, Grenzer Provincial Cavalry, and Grenzer recruits. Grenzer Fusiliers. A lot of Grenzers. Okay. Plus, this would get my tactics brain up and running for this, because I think it's been roughly a week since the last recording, and the other recordings are kind of coming out at various different times. All right. We will throw the cannons off to the left flank. We'll keep everything as is for now, since there's not very much to be worried about. We'll try and get the woods as part of our main line of resistance. Try to just head over there. This cavalry unit, we will have them kind of hide in the woods. 2nd Highland Foot, kind of get them in the woods a bit. Then the British Veteran Foot, they can handle the far left flank, I guess. And try to get the cannons moved up a little bit. See how this goes. So the Fusiliers are skirmishers. You got it. Oh, it's split. Okay, black and green. Alright. Let's have them halt and unlimber. And they can open fire when ready. Actually, we can get them in here. British Veteran Foot. Can start here. Man, nothing? They're close. Grenadiers. Let's... We'll figure out where they're going to stop the Grenzer recruits. Should have a pretty good plan going on here. So grenades out. Ooh, yeah, that broke them very nicely. Shift fire there. They are breaking. They're not going to come back. So we'll have the redcoat recruits start shifting over. See if they can double time it. The Highland Foot should be able to handle business on their own. Oh, man, they shatter really quick. They're going. Okay. We'll get the cavalry to take out the Grinzer Fusiliers. Hey, man. Yeah. That's it. All right. Nice victory there. Not as much dollars as I was expecting. So we lost only 200. We're good. Not too bad loot there. We can give our artillery some of the limber chests for ammo. Alright, I'm going to... Only $85. That's not... Let's get the veterancy. Sounds so... disappointed in that. I am a little disappointed in that. Oh, they already have a large limber chest. Fine. Okay. So recruits. Maybe there's what, 29 seconds? We can expand that and give them the reload and accuracy. Let's see. We're waiting on either the British Foot or Highland. 45, 50. Right, so they have more of charge capabilities. We'll probably save up for a Highland. And okay, yeah, they do have the spontoons. So how much I knew they were expensive. That is almost ridiculous. Okay. Let's go to Hawborn. It doesn't look like we visited there yet. And they have ammunition at a good price. So we'll just grab some of that. We don't need those, or that, or that, or that. Get rid of all of it. What kind of guys do we have out here? So more recruits and subsidy recruits. Subsidy recruits are a little bit cheaper. So do I want... They have higher morale. And better accuracy. But they have better charge. Better reload speed. So it does not look like the British have a sharpshooter regiment or a skirmishing regiment. And we can train up our subsidy recruits to fill that need. So where are our Highland guys at? So they become Highland Grenadiers. Yeah, see? We'll grab this subsidy. Recruits? So that'll be 9th. We have carbines to give them. Give them that. For now. For better accuracy. We don't have anything to sell. What's the force that we're fighting? The boss is 14,000. Oh. We don't have very much time to train these guys up. Here's what we'll do. We'll take this fight. We literally just got full strength, but we'll take this fight. And we'll see where we're at. We'll probably raise that town, see if we can get some money. We'll try to hit another outpost to see if we can recruit a regiment with what we have. And if not, we'll see if we can make it to buy another regiment. They have artillery too. Isn't that unfortunate? So the subsidy recruits, we're not going to have them just stand out on their own like that. We'll have the Hanoverian Grenadiers. We'll have them speedily march up on the right side. We will... I'm trying to figure out, do we want the artillery there? We'll see. Now they move up in the woods. I'll have them move up over there. The Grenadiers there. Redcoat recruits. Take up that bit of space. So the Hessian Grenadiers can start covering up over here. Highland Foot, British Veteran Foot will... We'll see how they react. Alright, so they are moving up. We'll have them unlimber, but they'll hold fire. So that's who they're targeting. Gotcha. The Hanoverian Grenadiers are going to try a flanking run around the village and attack them from the rear. No. Well, sort of. And we're holding our British veteran foot in reserve right now. Subsidy recruits are slow. Go ahead and advance. Have them go ahead and open fire. Did they get anything on their first volley? No. See, what is there? 75 and 367? Oh, they're at 49% or 49 accuracy. So let's go ahead and have them. And we'll have the Hessian Grenadiers. They're shattered. We shall then march them up. We shall get the British veteran foot marching. Yeah, shift your fire there. We can one more. Ooh, shattered already. Ooh, nice. Moving. We'll halt them. They should be able to take out their flank. Can they? Okay, well, looks like they're not close enough. Actually, they should be able to throw grenades. I was about to say that artillery wasn't going to last for very much longer. Okay, not too shabby. Got some nice loot. Ah, we finally got some muskets for our fellas there. Now, what do we want? Let's grab some Tollers, actually. They're level 4? We need them 5, right? Yeah, 5 for another Highland. Let's make sure we're clear to give them the Yonkoping. So, Cuirassier swords? What is... okay. Less on charge, but more on damage. Why not? Didn't think we lost that many. How much to reserve is across 60? Let's go do that, and we'll see what we can get out of this town here. Turns out a fair amount. There you go, for a better reload speed. And yeah, that outpost is way out there. We'll see if we can get there in time. Which we should if we take the roads. So. They're using quite a bit of food there. Fire attrition. Oh my goodness. We'll give them enough food. So move a little slower, consume a little bit less. And we'll get some provisions back. Alright. I'm surprised we're not getting, like, bayonets or anything. So move speed +4, move speed +4, and stamina. Give them those. So reload and stamina. 6, 25, 30. Give them the... Oh. Guess they can't take that. Can they take this? Sort of. That's accuracy and stamina. Reload and move speed. Lame. There, they can move a little bit faster. Okay, fine. Now. What do we want to do? So we have 14,000. We're outnumbered by a good bit, but we might have enough to fend them off, I think. Let's try the encampment. How many days? 168. Malnourished faces. Oh my goodness. So entire camp is reduced to silence. This attrition, I don't like the attrition. So fewer items at shops. We will head over there and grab food. Oh, winter's about a month off. Okay. Yeah, we're heading to Wolfhagen, and we're gonna grab food and hopefully survive what's coming. So I was gonna try to get some people, another regiment, at a good price, but that's not the case. Actually, speaking of which, so we got Brunswicker Musketeers. Hanoverian land millets, and Reka recruits. Look, y'all, we're getting the musketeers, okay? They shall become the 10th Brunswicker Musketeers for now. The subsidy recruits. We should have give them a different pattern or a different flag. I'm sure we have that color. We definitely don't have pink. That's looking good. I know we have this horse emblem already, and they are a like a mercenary kind of deal. Something we could maybe that's just what they'll be. And we will change the inner coats to that pink color. I have to wear the hat. That, and then a blue. Very nice. They already have some upgraded muskets, I believe. Yes. We can give them picks. Alright. Can't do that. Better ammo consumption for them. What else do we want? Yeah, we can stack them with that a little bit. And these guys are pink as well for their flag. All pink. Pink and purple because I feel the mood. Let's do that pattern. That looks fair. Yeah, I don't think we've used the skull and bones yet. Okay. Fantastic. We're diversifying a little bit with our units. Fine. So they have good melee, not so great reload speed, and an officer command radius, but they'll receive more fire damage. Okay. Grab some food. Just grab a little bit of ammo. Now that we've taken that, we've bought that. Trying to see where we haven't explored, because we've actually explored a really good portion of the map. This dead spot we haven't, but a good portion nonetheless. We should have some time to hit maybe 168. Yeah, why not? We should have time. Actually, why don't we intercept this convoy? Scouts have set a guarded convoy moving at speed along the southern road. Several wagons bearing arms and munitions. Patrol rides close behind. We have time to seize them, so we could seize the weapons, secure the ordnance. Oh! Or make off with specialty ammunition. Let's secure the ordnance. Let's grab a cannon. Wow. That... wow. I'm really shocked on that one. Alright, day 168. They should be hunting us. Now let's see if we can just go around the back and grab this outpost. Oh, we can't delay. So we'll loot the $40. Okay, so we have about 10,000 men. Ooh, they are flying down here. Well, come meet us. We're ready. Let's get our battle on. Alright, so 3 artillery regiments. Looks like a couple of recruits. Crownland recruits, Hungarian, Austrian Fusiliers, Royal Swedish Fusiliers. Oh, so we gotta look out for them. German Grenadiers, German Fusiliers, Volunteers Fusiliers. Who are these? French Fusiliers? That's everybody. And then French cavalry, French dragoons. Y'all are doing too much. We'll see what we can see if we can survive. I don't have super great feelings about it. But with British high morale, how can we go wrong? Okay, here's our battlefield for today. I'm assuming that they are going to... They're really going to bring out the artillery, or they'll turtle with the artillery. So we should move them here. Come on, shift. Shift over to the right, just a smidge. Yeah, because I don't really know where to put our artillery. Let's go right there. So the British Light Dragoon, they can take cover there. They all should be fine. Red Coat recruits, I wish we could have trained them up a little bit more before this moment, but it's just not gonna happen. See, the artillery's not that bad. We'll advance them up just a little bit farther. I wish I could find better cover. So they took... Okay. Interesting choice to come across the river. If that's the case. We're gonna do this. Trying to get a good shape. Let's go ahead and unlimber. So the veteran foot, Highland foot, they all should be able to hold their own. So we have Grenadiers, Fusiliers, Fusiliers. Okay, so none of them are like... Okay. Okay, yeah. I feel like that should be what we need to focus on. Yeah, the Fusiliers. Focus on the Fusiliers. We gotta figure out how to get to that artillery. Okay, 100. I'm proud. Surprised. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Okay. They're... okay. Oh, alright, there you go. Shattered. They're retreating, but they'll come back. Let's get the cavalry repositioned here. These guys should be able to handle things on their own. So why don't we shift to the Crownland recruits? They'll be easier to get out of here. Of course. So we want to take out the recruits. Shift. So we'll see how the recruits fare. And we'll get extra morale boost there. While that's happening, the Grenadiers can get their volley. And then take their grenades out. They don't have anything, they don't have any targets, okay. So it looks like the Hungarian Fusiliers are not coming back. Okay, Crownland recruits are done. Their target. Yeah, shift their fire. Not to them, to them. Yep, they're done. Yeah, we're not going to have them change. Their cover is fine for right now. And that way they can come in and give that extra oomph to the melee, because we don't want that to last very long. Brace. Let's have them march. They're just about ready to take on the Dragoons. Fantastic. And that's okay, the Musketeers are out of here. For now, I guess. That's... Very nice. These French Dragoons are no joke. There we go. I forgot about the bayonets too. The Hessian Grenadiers, I don't know if they can do it. It looks like it. So a counter charge. Oh my goodness. That was close. But they did so well. Bring in the cash. For sure we're gonna grab the reservists. Because we lost, 2,600. Alright. Very nice. Oh, Bremer got leveled up as well. Okay, so ammo discipline, not bad. So what do we have? Charge. Unyielding. Let's do focus. Then for Granby, he's zealous, impetuous, meticulous, and equestrian. Okay. It's interesting. Melee is plus 15%, which is their melee damage, I would assume, but then melee damage received is plus 5%. Why not? We'll give them the Bloodthirsty trait. Now, the Highland Foot are finally able to upgrade to Highland Grenadiers, which we will lose 200 men, or 200 manpower. Yep, keep the customized uniforms. And funny enough, we do have grenades to deliver them. For our Redcoat recruits, they are, what, 5? Level 5? Yeah, so Highland Foot, that's what we wanted. Good. And actually, we kind of want them to reflect their flag colors, which is yellow and green. Okay. So have yellow berets. Nah, that can... We'll just have that yellow as well. It was this light green, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Now for their coat color. Yellow. The inside, though, we can throw as this green. Okay. That kind of foot. Right, okay, so the other gonna replenish. So the recruits are done. Subsidy recruits still have a ways to go. Hessian Grenadiers. Oh, they're done. The Light Dragoons, they're done. Yeah. The Veteran Foot, they're done. So now they're Highland Grenadiers. Right? It was... Yeah, Highland Grenadiers. Yeah, no veteran in there. So our artillery... Oh, they can upgrade to subsidy, which more reload time. I think we get another cannon, though. But they lose speed. That's kind of... That's a bummer. Speed of flow. Stamina 2. Maybe we can spend the money for that, so I can move a little quicker. So I know what to be on the lookout for stores. So we do have a lot of grenadiers, though. Quite interesting. I might name them the O'Farrell's Mercenaries. I don't think I need to redistribute anything else, really, at this time. We may just sell the loot that we've acquired and find better items for everybody else. That's going to be the main push. Yeah. Alright, that should be Act 2. Alright, so what doctrine do we want? Well, seeing as we have several grenadier regiments under my command right now, we're going to do heavy infantry combat effectiveness plus 10%. Even though the heavy infantry regiment cost is going to cost 10% more. The prisoner conscription effectiveness, I would imagine that's just getting more reservists after each battle, which we're not desperate for right now. We're doing okay. So, British Grenadiers. Yes, the Hanoverian Corps unlocked. A spiffing victory. I wonder if that's a reference to the spiffing Brit. Anyway. What do we have? The Schomburg Lipp Artillery. With better artillery stats. We could get British Dragoons. And resource cost settlements not minus 15%. Raid 3 settlements. More Grenadiers. And scraping the barrel doctrine, which is reservist cost at a discount. I would rather go for an artillery unit or reinforce Hanover. Yeah, I'd rather get some artillery support, if I'm being honest, for free, because I don't want to train up an artillery unit and lose manpower. Okay, yeah, I think that'll work. We shall let the map load for Act 2, and I'll sign out. Temperatures plummet. Army stands upon a new frontier. Enemies use the lull to prepare patrols, flood the roads, and field armies will begin hunting us once we made our presence known. The year's turned cold early. Within weeks, snow will be regular and marches slow. Lay in provisions, firewood, and expect to fight in winter throughout this country. Okay. So let's grab our supply cache. Oh, we get all this stuff. Sweet. I'll take it. Alright, what's our objective? Secure 5 battlefields for a new doctrine, and then reinforce 4 outposts to grab the new artillery battalion. So right off the gate, I'm thinking of hitting the encampment first, then doubling back to grab these battlefields. Okay, grab some food and stuff, and move on to this battlefield, that stuff. Alright. So got a pretty basic plan together. Thanks for sticking around. This is Callsign Scooter. I'm signing out. Continue to stay up to date on Falcon BMS, which should be coming out shortly. I'm thinking about reporting tomorrow. I should have time to get a sortie done tomorrow, and then upload on Friday. If not, I probably record and upload on Friday if it doesn't work out. More Master of Command coming up still, and I'll slowly get back into playing a little bit of the Digital Crew Chief, the DCC campaign for DCS, especially now that we have persistent airframes, which with DCC plus persistent airframes might bump it up a little bit in terms of a flight simulator that I'll gravitate towards more, just because, again, I'm still waiting on a fully realized Phantom in BMS and haven't gotten it yet. And that's, my favorite plane of all time, favorite fighter jet of all time, I'll specify. The Viper became a new favorite of mine as Falcon Allied Force came out. I'm pretty sure I've told this story before, but Falcon Allied Force, just out of necessity, that was like the only high fidelity simulator that had the dynamic campaign. So the Phantom is what's going to sway the heart a little bit. But again, BMS still very high fidelity and very nice complex systems and things of that nature. But again, I'll see you on the next one. This is Callsign Scooter, and I'm signing out.